Right, so are you on this hand now? Right. So that's your G. It's these two fingers on the bottom. Your first finger on a C on that note there, and your second finger on the G. Right, so that's it. Them two fingers there, these two fingers on the top. Sound them all on that one. To get the C, all you do is take them two fingers off, leave that one out. Number two finger goes on a C note. And that one's C, that one's not even sounding. So now look, that's a C chord. It's a shortened C chord. Back up to G. You only really need one finger on that. But you put that one on just for an extra, but you only really need that. So for changing from G to C, you only really need one finger. G, C, G, C. But we just put this one on as an extra. So that's an optional extra, that finger. And then it's easier sometimes if you leave it off, because if you go to the D, all you do for the D is take that finger off, put this finger on, and you're only striking the chords, just striking it from the D string, which is, this is the D string here, the open D, this is open D, and this is a short chord again. It's not, it's standard D is that, but we're doing this because it's nice easy changes. So from there, that's how a D sounds. This D anyway. So you've got D, C, G, D, C, G. I play a bit of rhythm with it. Let me think of your rhythm. That's the rhythm. Now, for keep on this hand, for making it more predominant, when you hit the first chord of each bar, because a straight rhythm is doing this. That's making it sound, each chord change you sound in it, it's bringing it more to the front. The other chords, what we covered was a D, which was a straight D. So that's finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. Can you see? Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. That's a straight D. Then we go off, take them off altogether, bar this, you can, and all you're sounding really is two strings. You're sounding this A string and the G, muting this top string, muting this one with the thumb. So you get this sound. This is an A, that's an A, but it's an electric guitar A. A relay looks like that with three fingers, but they're hard to play. You can play a straight A by doing that, putting finger 1, finger 2 and finger 3. Finger 1's in between finger 2 and 3, and you get that sound. That's the way to play a straight A. But I always play an A like this, just bar it. It sounds better for me and it's easier to play. So from D it's a nice change, D, A, and then you can see these two fingers, finger 3 and finger 4, are almost ready to hit the 2nd fret. So this comes off, this goes on, and it goes on like one hit, finger 2 and finger 3. It's the 2nd fret on the A string and the G string on the same fret. You put in this finger 1 there on the G. That's E major. So you've got D, A, E major, D, A, E major. So that's what we covered for that Get Back song. And you've also got this rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4. That's the chord. That's the verse for Get Back, because that's how quick it changes. It goes. That quick. It's got to be. You've got to change it so you're doing 2 on the E. This is the E. When you just put a finger there, strike them 2 strings. That's an E. When you move it down 1 and mute that, that's the A, which we've just covered. So you've got D, A. So that's an E. That's like an electric guitar E. And that's an A. E, A. And on the verse of Get Back, it goes. So just on the last half of that, I did a D. Oh, and this D chord, instead of putting that finger on, you can do a D like this, and it's easy to hit with those 2 fingers. It's just a shortened D. I just played it like that with those 2 fingers. Finger 1 there, finger 2 there on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and finger 1 on the 3rd string up, 2nd fret. D. Take them off to a bar A, and then E. So the whole thing up until that turnaround goes like this. Start again. Then after that, this is E major. After that we're going to go to A, which is back to A, and then back up to the bar E. So we've got straight A there. That's a straight A chord, which I've shown you before, that's how I played it before. And then after that, this is E major. After that we're going to go to A, which is back to A, and then back up to the bar E, and then back up to the bar E. So that's the straight A chord, which I showed you before, that's how I played it before. and that's the end of the turnaround, and then it just starts again on the verse. So right up until that ending, which is there, the whole thing would go. And that's it, it just repeats itself. That's the old tune in time as well. That's how it, that's where you change. If you want to do this rhythm man now, do you want to do the rhythm?